You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. If you're over from the main channel, hit subscribe. We're going to cover very closely to the same kind of stuff over here. We figure, hell, if ESPN can have two of these, so can we. Let's talk about former U.S. women's national team superstar Hope Solo, because she has pled guilty to a DWI. We did the video where she was arrested. Now let's find out what her discipline is. This is Fox News. Hope Solo pleads guilty to DWI in North Carolina and receives discipline. Former U.S. soccer star Hope Solo pleaded guilty to DWI on Monday and received a suspended sentence and fine after she was arrested in North Carolina earlier this year. Solo, 40 years old, was found at a shopping center parking lot passed out behind the wheel of a vehicle with her 2-year-old twins inside. She was also charged with child abuse and resisting an officer in connection with the March 31st incident. According to Winston-Salem Journal, her attorney, Chris Clifton, said the latter charges were voluntarily dismissed. Solo received a suspended sentence of 24 months and an active sentence of 30 days. The Forsyth County District Attorney's Office said in a news release. She was given 30 days credit for time she spent in an inpatient rehab facility and was ordered to pay $2,500 in fines and $600 fee for the cost of the lab test. She was also told to get to a substance abuse assessment and complete all recommended treatment. In a statement released after the judge handed down her discipline, Solo said she took pride in being a mother and how she and her husband, that would be Jeremy Stevens, formerly of the NFL, handled their children during the pandemic. Quote, "It was incredibly hard and I made a huge mistake. Quote, easily the worst mistake of my life. I underestimated what a destructive part of my life alcohol had become. The upside of making a mistake this big is hard lessons are learned quickly. Learning these lessons has been difficult and at times very painful." The two-time Olympic gold medalist was also arrested in 2014 in a domestic violence incident with her sister and her nephew in Washington State. However, the charges were dropped in 2018 after a lengthy appeals process. Solo played on the U.S. national team from 2000 to 2016, sharing in a World Cup victory in 2015 and winning a gold medal in 2008 in Beijing, 2012 in London. Was a member of the squad that won silver and bronze in 2011 and 2007 in the World Cups, respectively. She left the national team in 2016 from the Rio Olympics. She was suspended by the U.S. soccer team for 6 months following a fallout from a match with Sweden. Solo was the 2009 U.S. Soccer Female Athlete of the Year. And it goes on to talk about they have 2 children, and that was Jeremy Stevens she was married to. And that's been kind of a rough situation at times, too. I think I've seen in the past where they have had some issues, maybe extending back to something around that domestic violence situation. Look, I'm glad she come out and made the statement that she did. Hopefully she can get her shit together because, you know, at 40 years old, boy, it's hard for me to have any sympathy for the situation she put herself in when they found her intoxicated with the 2 twins, or the children, in the vehicle with her. I mean, wow. Now, hopefully, and with some people, that can be a jarring wake-up call to them to sort of switch their life, change their life around. But I suspect, look, she's probably had a lot more wealth than a lot of normal people. And you would think at 40 years old, you wouldn't put yourself in that position to begin with. But I've seen a lot of people come in and out of my life that's had alcohol problems. And when I was powerlifting and bodybuilding, a lot of my workout partners, in fact, over the years, most of them had alcohol abuse issues, and I brought them into the gym, and look, they got cleaned up, they got dried up, and they figured out, hey, I can't be a bodybuilder, I can't be a power lifter, and be an alcoholic at the same time. So it sort of straightened their life out. I don't know that that'll work in this case because she's obviously been athletic her entire life. And so she's, I guess, weighed working out with drinking at the same time. I don't know. She's not competing anymore. I do give her credit for one thing. She's been ballsy enough to call out Megan Rapinoe a few times on various issues, including that gender gap settlement that Megan Rapinoe was taking a victory lap for when Hope Solo came out and said, no, the agreement you signed is trash. And I'm the only one that I guess will call you out on it. It is trash. You're taking a victory lap, and you sold out the women, is basically what she said. She said it was not a good deal for the women. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Black and White Sports 2 fans, make sure you hit subscribe. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.